Hi guys, this is RC again with another tutorial from Hook and Needle Cafe. What I have for you guys today is these really cute hair scrunchies. They're made with worsted weight yarn, and they're really cute and really strong, and they really hold hair, especially if you have a lot of hair or thick hair. This video is going to be for the one made with the double crochets. You can also make these with single crochet and half double crochet, but this video here is going to be specifically for like people with thicker hair that need a bigger or like a bigger looking hair scrunchie. Okay, really easy to do, again, with worsted weight yarn, and all we're going to need is crochet hook. I like to use a size I or 9 or 5.5 millimeter. Your scissors, your yarn, and rubber bands. And these rubber bands I bought at Office Depot in a bag of 1 pound, size 32. And I don't remember how much I paid for these, but I think they were like $10 for this big bag, and you can get tons of scrunchies out of them. So yeah, make them in all colors. Here's this pretty little Tiffany green, yellow. So yeah, let's get started with this video. Hopefully it won't run too long. So again, I'm going to use 4 rubber bands. You can use 5 if you want to. It makes it a little bit stronger, but I think for me 4 rubber bands is plenty. And what I like to do is put the yarn on the rubber band, tie it on there just to secure, like that. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put our hook to the middle, bring up the yarn, and we're going to create essentially a loop so we can do our first chain up to get our height so we can do our double crochet. So this is essentially a slip stitch, and that's, I don't count that as a chain, so I'm going to chain 2 more. Okay, and then we're going to get started with our double crochets. And these rubber bands are a little fidgety and wiggly, and they get in the way a little bit, so just be patient with that. And whichever comfortable way you use of holding your yarn and your hook, So we're going to yarn over, go into the middle of the rubber bands, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Oops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and that's our first double crochet. Okay. I'm going to make 5 more. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then what you need to do is pull your stitches over, tug on it a little bit so that they squeeze together. Okay, and I like to do this with every six stitches. So after every 6 double crochets, you're going to do the same thing. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then again we're going to we're going to crochet over our tail. So pull it like that and just continue that all the way around. Okay. Okay. Again. And then you'll see that it's going to start to gather up right here on the sides. Okay. And you're just going to keep doing that. And so as you can see, it gathers all the way around. Okay. Let's continue. And you see the rubber bands kind of get in the way, but it's okay. Just get them out of the way so that they're not bothering you. Okay, so that's another 6. Pull it again. See? Get that nice little ripple effect right there. And you just keep going, and this is all it is to it, all the way around. Keep going all the way around. Okay, pull it, scrunch it up, keep going. I'm going to continue going, okay, and then I'll meet you when I'm almost close to the end. I'm coming to the end of the scrunchie here. Oops, sorry about that. Just to let you know, the closer you get to your end, you're not going to be able to move it over as much, but don't worry because we have enough little ruffling over here that we can, adjust it and move it over so that the ruffling, is evenly spread around the rubber band. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And I like to make mines pretty full, so that they have a lot of yarn on the rubber bands. Only because sometimes they'll wrap it around the hair 2 or 3 or 4 times. Well, not 4 times, but like 2 or 3 times. And you want to make sure you have enough yarn covering your rubber band when it gets stretched out. So this last part right here, as you can see, is a little bit straight, and that's fine because we're gonna move this over and even out the ruffling. Okay, you don't have to use rubber bands. You can use these little hair tie thingies. The thing with this is that you would have to buy them in a bunch of different colors to try to match the yarn that you are using, and when you pull it, the black is gonna show through, whereas the rubber band, it's a neutral color, and it won't show as much as a black band would be. So I like using the rubber bands, and the hair ties work good. I guess if you were using black yarn, it wouldn't matter because it won't show up, or a navy blue color or brown. So okay, let's finish up with this video. So we're going to join at the top of our chain 2 that we did. So we're going to slip stitch, and we're going to fasten off, and I like to leave a few, not too long, because you don't need that much. Okay, we're going to pass the yarn to the back, and for this I forgot to mention also, I like to switch to a smaller hook just for the weaving in of the tail there, so it makes it easier to tie it off in the back. So I'm going to use this hook right here. It's a size F. And you're pretty much just going to hide your tail and tie it off. There's really no, right way of doing it. Just as long as you secure your end there. And tie it off. And then we're going to go into these double crochets at the bottom right here, where the rubber band is, where the yarn is wrapped around the rubber band. And another thing, yeah, when you're wrapping your yarn around the rubber band, make sure you make it pretty loose, only so that when you are trying to pull it, or gather it, I should say, I guess, or push it to get the ruffle effect, the yarn glides pretty evenly. So now I'm just gonna even up the ruffling effect, just so that it looks even all the way around. Just pulling on it. See how it just moves through the rubber bands freely and nicely. And just get it until you're happy with how it looks. Pull on it. And of course, after it gets used, it's gonna move around and stuff. So okay. And I think I'm happy with how that looks. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna weave this in a little bit more, just for more secured. Okay, I'm gonna cut off my tail there, and there you go. There is our finished crocheted scrunchie. If you enjoyed this video, rate, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like it, and have a blessed night. Thank you. God bless.